Hello, good evening students, good evening. Welcome to the most awaited session on how exactly to make notes. So you're going to have a very good time, a lot of things to learn through this session. So stay tuned till the end because I'm going to tell you what should be there in the notes, what should not be there in the notes, how I used to make notes and how I make notes now, and how you should make notes. So all this with me, Shreyas, your maths teacher for physics, and every great thing like preparing for JEE, preparing for NEET, preparing for boards or any competitive exam. It's very important that you first hold your pen and start writing, because unless you write, you're not going to understand things, you're not going to remember things, you're going to forget things, you're going to blank out. And that's why note making is very important. So over the past years, I have been training kids, and many of my kids, many of my students whom I have mentored have not just entered IITs and NITs BITS, but they have secured top 100 All India ranks in JEE Mains and Advanced. And I know what it takes to be there. I know what the difficulties are. I know how much hard work needs to go in. And note making is an important aspect to secure these top 100 ranks or to get into IITs, NITs, AIMS, any other college. And if you want to know more about me, you can definitely follow me on my Instagram handle, which is Shreyas_Vedantu. Good evening, Doctor is my life. Hello Havish, hello Munnabai, hello Suyog, hello Nitin, hello Deepfrog, hello Rishikesh. Good evening, hello Cute Anoki, hello Uncharted, hello Rohit, hello Rishi. Good evening, all the minions. Are you guys excited? Let me know in the chat box. And if you guys are excited, do one small favor. Go hit the like button down there. And if you are new to this channel, please go and hit the subscribe button. Because only if you hit the subscribe button, you will get more such amazing sessions. And why should you hit the like button? Because those are the fees for attending today's class. That's a simple Guru Dakshina that you need to give. Alright, so go smash that like button. And if you find this video interesting, please share it with your friends, your cousins, your classmates, schoolmates, whosoever. Hello Sugendan, hello Suja, hello Shiksha, hi Deveshwar, hi Asta, hello Epic Sabab. Okay, Banki, welcome, hello Minion Aarti. Alright, hello Gopika, hello Ankit. Hello Gautam, welcome minions. Yes, Are kya baat hai Ninad, you are having cake, very bad boy. Without me, don't worry, I'm going to have coffee without you tomorrow. Oh no, I'm going to have coffee with you tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow at 6 o'clock there is coffee with me session, so do not forget to attend that as well. Casual conversation and a very special surprise for all of you as well. Alright, so with this, do not forget to also take part in vote. Students can vote on 28th, 4th April, 11th April and 18th April. All you need to do is go hit the link below, register for vote, and there are lots of prizes, lots of scholarship. Even you can win a trip to NASA and you can be Vedantu's CEO too. And just go hit the link, fill up the details, get your voter ID card, choose the dates on which you want to write the exam. That's it, done, and you are in there. Alright, and lots of ranks have been produced in Vedantu over the past years. In fact, last year there are more than 500 students who got top ranks and they qualified JEE Advanced, alright, and they got into IITs. More than 500 Vedantu students got into IITs, and this time also we have amazing results, more than 99 percentile, more than 96, more than 90 percentile, so many students, and many more results are going to come. So it's the topper's new address. So let's begin with the session. Yes, Asta, you can definitely go to NASA if you are going to crack the VOTE examination. Yes, Suja. Well, should you attend all the 4 tests? No, you can attend as many tests as you want. Okay, yes, Ankit, you wanted this session, I know that. Okay. Definitely, Ninad. Okay, so you're going to make notes to ask me questions for the coffee with Shreyas Sir. Interesting. Alright. Hello, Havish. Glad to know you're a big fan. Hi, Kushal. Hello, Jatin. Welcome. Hi, Deveshwar. Okay. So, any other doubts you have? There are 2 ways you can ask me. put your doubts in the comment section below. I respond to all the doubts or comments that you post below our videos. Number 2, you can also ask me on my Instagram handle, which is Shreyas_Vedantu. So you can ask me over there. Alright, so now let's concentrate on the session. Now, why do you think we need to make notes? Maybe some of you know few pointers, but some of you probably do not know. That's why in fact you are here, and that's what I'm about to tell you. Why exactly note making is important. Now, the first thing that many people don't realize this, books are good for reference. Books are good to read it for the first time. Books are good to solve problems. Books are important to underline important concepts. But you cannot carry books everywhere. But you cannot carry and read them every time again and again. You can read it 2-3 times. But just before the examination, you're not going to read through all the books at H.C. Verma, D.C. Pandey, Tattva module, class notes, YouTube notes, this notes. How are you going to do that? It's not possible. And even if you underline, it's a temporary phenomena. How are you going to scan through all the underlined things within a small span of time? It's not possible. So that's why it's very important that you have a concise book. I'm going to show you my notes in some time. Hold on, I'm going to show you my notes. These are my notes. It's going to come up very soon. So first of all, understand all the books have been combined into this small book. All right. So it's very important that you have concise notes so that you don't have to go through these many books again and again. Now, another important thing, if you see the same thing again and again, it gets imprinted, just like the way from your home to school. You know the way by heart, even while listening to music, even when you are asleep, or even when you are not so conscious. You know the way from your home to school because you have been used to that path. But let's say you go to a new address in a new city. It's slightly difficult to remember the way. Sometimes it might be easy for some people, but usually it's difficult. After you go 3, 4, 5, 6 times, it becomes easy. Do you guys agree? Yes, I'm going to put my notes picture in the Telegram. Definitely, don't worry. All right. So guys, understand that it's very important to revise through the same thing again and again, but you cannot revise through H.C. Verma or D.C. Pandey or whatever, maths book or chemistry book, NCERT again and again. It's not possible. They are very big. So you need to have those notes so that when you see that same thing again and again and again, those reactions are going to enter your head. Those formulas are going to enter your head. How many of you remember, I mean, if you have written your state boards or CBSE boards or ICSE boards exam in 10th, you would know. Say for example, there was a question in history. Okay, write something about, let's say, Bhagat Singh. You would immediately recollect, okay, Bhagat Singh's picture in the history textbook was there. Acha, and the paragraph was over there. Okay, he was born on so and so, he did this, he did that, he died, he was hanged over here because of this and this. You remember all those things, correct? Because you have been reading through the same book again and again. But in 11th and 12th, unfortunately, you have many reference books, you have textbooks, you have problem books, you have class notes, you have teacher notes. So many things are there. So that's when it becomes a complete khichdi. It becomes a masala. It becomes like a proper mixture of so many things. So that's why you're not able to recollect those things. So understand, it's very important when you read through the same thing again and again and again, you'll remember, oh, the equation of trajectory of a projectile, I know it was there. It was y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. You will remember it. You will remember it. Exactly. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys agree? If you guys agree, give a thumbs up, give a yo in the chat box. Give a yo, give a thumbs up in the chat box. Do you guys agree? How many of you felt this was, how many of you could connect with this? Yes, very good. I'll give you one more point. When you write your notes, only then it enters your head. When you write your notes, only then it enters your head. Think about it. Think about it. Guys, you all know how to cycle, right? You all know how to cycle. Everybody knows how to balance it. Everybody knows how to balance a cycle or a scooter or a scooty or a bike. How many of you know it? How many of you know it? And why do you know it? How do you know that you know how to ride a cycle or a bike? Because you have been driving it. It's not because you are seeing others do it, or it's not because somebody is holding the bike or the cycle behind you. You can ride the bicycle, the bike on your own. Nobody helps you. Initially somebody helped you. Initially you had the third wheel or the fourth wheel so that you do not fall. But eventually you have to ride the cycle on your own, right? So same way, you can learn only if you ride on your own, not because somebody else writes it for you or you copy from others. Understand that. Isn't that correct? Isn't that correct? Yes, Ninath, you got the feel. Yo, Rishikesh, very good. Well, Ninath got the sense of gravity. Looks like he has fallen many times. Very good, Sanjana. Yo, agrees. Yes, Monkey, D. Luffy and Neha also agree. Gopik also agrees. So, I'll come to it, Gautam. How about examples and theory notes? Should it be separate? Well, no, I'll tell you why. Okay, so when you make these notes, your brain will automatically make the map of the entire chapter. You will start relating different chapters, different concepts. Many people ask me, sir, I'm not able to relate this chapter and that chapter. Guys, when you start making notes, you will automatically start relating, because it takes a great amount of effort to actually make notes. So you actually start relating different things. You start mapping different things. That's when you start seeing different relations between different chapters or within the same chapter. You're going to see that. Next, when you have your own notes, you are sure that you have not missed on anything. Because if you are scanning through books, or if you are scanning through others' notes, or if you are scanning through the class notes, maybe there is a pointer which was missed, maybe there is something which was wrong, maybe there are some additional concepts, maybe there is a trick. But when all these things are in the same place, you know that you have done your research long time back, so you are secure, you have that thing with you. You know this is like your holy book for all the competitive exams, for all the subjects, whatever you have. So you feel secure. That sense of security is important because you have put in that hard work before. So you don't have to do it again and again. It's a one-time job. I'm pretty sure everybody out here wants to do that hard work once and not do it 100 times. Do you guys agree with this? Yes. Now, yes, Deveshwar, thank you. So the magical paintbrush, if you're going to feel lazy about it, I hope all these pointers make you feel motivated why you should make notes. I'll give you more such pointers, but before that, are you guys ready to see my notes? Okay, are you guys ready to see my notes? Yeah? Yes? Okay, so I'll tell you. First of all, this notebook, alright? Any guess how many years old it is? Okay, chalo, let's see how many of you can guess the perfect age of this notebook. Come on guys, tell me the age of this notebook. Obviously it is lesser than mine. Some of you are saying 10, 20 years, 13 years, 11 years, 18 years, one day. No, it's not one day, Ankit. It was not made yesterday, obviously. 15 years, 12 years. Okay, interesting. So it's somewhere close to 15 to 17 years. Alright, somewhere close to 15 to 17 years. Alright, no, it's not 34 years. I'm not even 34 years. It was not made before me. Alright, this book was made by me. Okay, now what exactly is there in this notes? It has the entire 11th and 12th standard syllabus. That time there was no communication system, semiconductors and all those topics. So those chapters are not there, but those chapters which were there during my time are definitely there. Now, do you see the size of this book? This is a 200-page book, and that should be the size of your notes. If your notes are bigger than the size of the books, then it is not called notes. It is called, I don't know, Ramayana, Mahabharata or something like that. Okay, so it is very crisp. Yes, Sachin, correct. You guessed it right. It is very short, and it is very important that your notes are crisp, short, and to the point. It should not be a big book, because this book, don't you agree, can be revised very quickly, tuck. Can't you revise this book very quickly? Don't you guys agree with this? Yes. Hello Naveen Reddy, good evening. Hi Suja. All right. Yes, now let me show you how the notes look like. Now this is a sample note. This is basically the chapter of simple harmonic motion. This will be provided to you in the PDF. Now you will also understand why you should not exactly copy from my notes, and I have been telling you about this, all right, because always make your own notes. That's what I have been telling you. Okay, now you can see I start the notes with what is the SHM, what are the different concepts in SHM, like F is minus kx, omega square is k by m, time period formula. SHM is also a projection of a particle. You can see there are concepts. Do you also, I don't know whether you can see it, maybe when you get the PDF you can see it more clearly. I have also underlined few things. I have also boxed very faintly, not very subtle. There are no colors used, very simple things over here, all right, and to the point, crisp, all right, with headings. All the important concepts are there, like velocity is maximum at mean position, minimum at extreme position. The maximum speed is a omega, minimum speed is 0. Acceleration is minimum at mean position and maximum at extreme position. These are important concepts. Problems are also indirectly there. Velocity and displacement have a phase difference of pi by 2. Velocity and acceleration has a phase difference of pi by 2. Acceleration and displacement have a phase difference of pi. So these kind of things, graphs are there, energy formulas, etc. You can see all of that. I hope you can see all of that. Yes, it's different ways. Yes. Now, similarly, I go to the next page. I'm showing you the complete SHM chapter. Guys, if you want to see this, please hit the like button if you're loving it. If you have not yet liked today's video, and if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do that now. Come on guys, that's the least thing you can do. Show some love. And yes, my handwriting is horrible. So guys, understand these notes are for me, not for anybody else. So as long as I understand it, it's okay. You can make your notes in Hindi, you can make your notes in Tamil, you can make your notes in, I don't know, any other language. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. If you understand it, it's okay, as long as you understand it. So that's what is important. Then I start with angular SHM, all the different cases. Look at that, conical pendulum, then SHM of V-shaped tube, seconds pendulum, different scenarios, cases are also there. All right, angular SHM formulas are also there. This reduced mass concept, all the different types of problems are there. Yes, I have also included different varieties of problems in this. So theory and problems have to go hand in hand. You can see that SHM in magnetic field is also there. SHM in electric field, physical pendulum, partially submerged object, springs in series, parallel, damped oscillations, forced oscillations, driving force, resonance, all things with explanations, short explanations are all there over here. You can see that. See that. Sachin, concentrate on the session, and if you want to know how to clear backlogs, ping me on my Instagram, Shreyas_Vedantu. Concentrate now. Yes. All right. Now, and I end it with, combination of SHMs and all that. During those times, combination of SHM was not there so much. So, there is not much over here. The basics were there. During those times, there were not many questions as such, when I studied. Now, any guesses who told me how to make these notes? Okay, any guesses during that time? All right, this is long time back. Any guesses who told me how to make these notes? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Yeah, very H.C. Verma. Oh, I wish that H.C. Verma sir comes and tells me how to make the notes. I would be so happy. I would definitely touch his feet, and I will definitely be so happy. That would be the best day of my life. Again, no, not my friends, not my teacher. Well, DC Pandey sir, no. Walter Levin, oh my god, if Walter Levin sir also comes, I would be so happy to touch his feet, and I would be so obliged. But I don't know when that day will come. All right, maybe someday I would get to meet either Walter Levin or H.C. Verma sir someday. All right, Vedantu, no, that time Vedantu was not there. Okay, Baba SSP sir. All right, I got to know about Baba SSP sir only after I joined Vedantu, guys. All right, so the thing is, I did it myself. Nobody taught me. I was very unfortunate that way, that none of the people in my coaching told me how to write notes, and many people in coaching do not tell you how to make notes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Big names, small names do not tell you how to make notes. And same was my situation. I just casually saw some of my friends carrying this small little book, and I asked them, what is this? What is this small notebook you carry every time? And they're like, this is my funda book. And you know, that's what is written over here. So I don't know whether you can see this, but it's physics funda book for IIT. I don't know whether you can see it. It's written over here, physics funda book for IIT. This is my funda book. So I got the idea there, and I was like, okay, even I should make my notes. And I started very late. After almost at the end of 11th standard, I started making notes, but I did it. The entire 11th and 12th was completed. So guys, I am there now. I am telling you. Now, this is not just from my experience when I was a student, but even while teaching, I have learned so many things, seeing how other students make notes and trying different things on different students. I know now how to make notes, and that's what I'm telling you over here. Now let me show you how I make notes today. Let me show you how I make notes today. Are you guys interested? But now my notes are slightly different because they are not student notes, they are teacher notes, unfortunately or fortunately. Okay, so are you guys ready? Waiting? Yeah, excited? Yes. So Suja, I am here to reveal the secrets. In fact, some of the things I already told you, what should you not do and why notes are important. All right, so get ready guys. Let me show you how I make my notes. And well, for that, let me go to the other source. Now, this was 15 to 17 years back. And these days, I'm using my iPad to make all the notes. So you can see, I'm just mirroring whatever is there on my iPad on the screen. Now I know it's a little bit tiny, but it's okay guys. I want you to just get the gist of it. So which app am I using? I'm using Notability. I love Notability app. There are other apps like Evernote and other things are also there, or even the Stack apps which are there on iOS or Android. But I personally like Notability because of its compatibility and the features that it offers. Now, let me just show you how my notes looks like the same chapter of SHM these days. So I don't know whether you can see this. I hope you can see this. So, this is SHM chapter. I hope you can see this. Yes. And this is teacher notes. This is not student notes. This is for me to write down all the things. So you can see I have written down all the derivations as well. I have highlighted important stuff, blocked important formulas, all the important derivations, etc. My problems are here, all the different problems, the different things which I teach, etc. A combination of springs again out here. All these things are there. Now I'll tell you what is the best thing about using Notability. I'll tell you what. Now let's say suddenly I realize, okay, in this problem, there is a concept which is very important. I can immediately take my pen. Oops, what just happened? Okay, I guess I cannot use the pen when I'm, okay, I cannot use the pen, maybe. I don't know what just happened. Oh, my Bluetooth was off. My bad. Okay. Okay, now it should work. Yes. Yeah, so I can highlight. Can you see guys, I'm highlighting over here. All right, I can highlight. I can add whatever I want anywhere. I can just add whatever I want anywhere. And I can also, draw all these ellipses or, a square like this. Say, for example, I want to draw a square. All right. Oops. Yeah, I can draw different things out here. It's very easy. And I can also use different colors. All right. Whatever I want. So I personally like Notability because it offers me a lot of flexibility. I hope this is clear. All right. So I can add pages out here. You can see I can add pages out here. I can scroll through all the pages and I can make all my notes in a very systematic way for different chapters. Every chapter is there, like relative motion, Newton's laws, friction, work, power, energy. All these things are there. So I hope you get the idea how I make my notes these days. So if you are having these kind of devices, please make use of it. Just don't waste your time playing games. Okay. So I hope this makes sense. Yes. That's why I said, Arvind, it's okay. Even if you don't have an iPad, it's okay. Use this book. Guys, I cleared my IIT using this book. So you don't need an iPad. Now, please don't go and ask your parents, Shreyas Sir showed an iPad. He has a very cool iPad and iPencil. I want an iPad and pencil. Don't do that. Okay. If you have it, it's okay. If you don't have it, it's not like you need an iPad to clear IIT. Please guys, that's not a requirement. This book is more than enough. A notebook, a Sasta notebook, 20, 30 rupees. I don't know how much is this notebook for, guys. How much is this notebook for? Any ideas? Yeah, I think it's for some 40 rupees or 50 rupees. So buy from the market and you need a pen. That's it. That's all you need. And you can clear IT. You don't need all these expensive devices. Yes. Yes. 45 rupees. Look at that. 38 rupees. Yeah. That's all you need. Now, what should be there in the notes? What should be there in the notes? Okay. Very good. Yes. Please use books. Now, what should be there in the notes? Okay. So now let me tell you. So first of all, how you should make your notes, and what should be there in your notes. Please note it down how to make your notes. Okay, please note it down. Alrighty. The first thing you should do is go through your textbook, reference book. Like for example, in physics, it's H.C. Verma or NCERT. Correct? H.C. Verma and NCERT, these are the only two textbooks or reference books. Read through it properly. Don't read it like a storybook. Read it 2, 3, 4 times properly. Do proper research. Try and understand everything. Watch the recorded lectures. Watch my videos. Watch whatever channel you're subscribed to, etc. Alright. Then look at the solved examples and solve it. It's very important. Though the solved examples are solved, you need to solve them in a separate rough book. Alright. So solve the solved example. That's the second step. Then underline the important lines, formulas, definitions, important concepts. So that's the next step. And then solve the easy questions from Tattva module or H.C. Verma or NCERT or any other book that you're following. Only very, very lallu, easy, cakewalk kind of questions. Alright, in these steps, I have nowhere mentioned that you need to make notes. So don't start making notes immediately. After this is done, now you will have an idea of the chapter. Acha, this is how projectile motion is. Oh, that's why the horizontal velocity does not change. Okay, this is why the time of flight has sine theta, not cos theta. All these things start getting realized. You start developing a map of that chapter. You understand the different elements of the chapter. Once you understand it, then start making notes. Only then start making notes. Understood, guys? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Yes, that's why Munnabai, I told this yesterday that today I'm going to tell you about how to make notes. Now, what should be there exactly in the notes? These are the things, write it down. Definitions, important definitions. Concepts. Like you saw, oh, acceleration is this when it is at extreme. Oh, acceleration is this when it is at mean. Concepts. Do not use this. Do not use that. Use this when this happens. Oh, momentum is conserved only when external forces are zero. When internal forces are there, even then momentum can be conserved. All right. So these are concepts. Formulas. Whatever formulas I have. Magnetic field due to a coil. Magnetic field due to this. All the formulas. And write down what those terms are. Just don't write the formula. For example, magnetic field of a solenoid is mu naught Ni. Write down what N is. It's turns per unit length. Write down what I is, current. So write it down because you might make silly mistakes. A lot of people make that mistake. They think N is turns in the solenoid. No, it's turns per unit length. So write it down what each term means. Then important points. Whatever things are important. Sometimes, like in communication systems, oh, skywave is used for this frequency to this frequency. It is used for this range. These are important pointers, theory pointers, facts. All these things are going to come over here. Graphs, tables, diagrams, flow charts. Let's say there is sonometer experiment. All right, that experiment's diagram should be there. What are the key elements of that experiment should be there. If there is graph, for example, thermodynamics, all those graphs for each process should be there. Isothermal, isobaric, adiabatic, isochoric, PV graph, TV graph, PT graph, all those graphs should be there. Tables should be there wherever it is required. All right. Then methods, like for finding the time period of SHM, there are different methods. Energy method is there, force method is there, differential equation method is there, equation of motion method is there. So different methods of doing a problem. Sometimes the teacher tells you the trick for solving some questions in that chapter. For these kind of questions, just find the center of mass. You can find the potential energy. So that's a trick. Put that trick over there. Or sometimes, for these kind of questions, well, don't do it like that. Do it by this method. The problem becomes easy. Do it by so and so method. The length of the problem can be reduced. So you should put those tricks. You should also put what you should not do. All those tricks should be there, and what you should not do should also be there. When you should not do something should also be there. And I forgot to add one more thing over here, but let me write it down for you guys. Another important thing, don't do's, all right, and mistakes from that chapter. Whatever mistakes you do, let's say you write a mock test. Suddenly you do a mistake in a particular chapter. Let's say, I don't know, maybe it was waves, and then you realize that, okay, whenever it is sine omega t plus kx, you took it as the wave moving in the positive direction. But actually, when it is omega t plus kx, the wave moves in the negative direction. So that mistake should be mentioned. These are the common things. So when you go through the notes, you will realize, okay, this is what I should avoid. Keep this in mind. Acha, I did that mistake during that mock test. Understood? Understood, guys? Are you guys realizing? A lot of you thought that notes means just definition formulas. That's what you thought, right? But there are so many things that should be there in the notes. I hope this is clear. Uncharted, this is true for maths also and chemistry also. Guys, this is not a physics lecture. This is in general notes. In maths also, in chemistry also. In chemistry, the thing will be for organic, there should be reaction mechanisms. All those reagents should be there, or all the inorganic reactions, whatever. Everything should be there. I hope this is clear. This is not physics notes lecture. This is in general notes, guys. So please don't get me wrong. All right. So having said this, what should be there in the notes? If that is clear, now what should be there? What are the things that you should keep in mind while you are making notes? First thing you would have realized. Yes, first thing what you have realized. Yes, there are so many diagrams. Yes, correct, doctor. All those diagrams are supposed to be there. You should label it properly. First thing, please leave sufficient space. Why should you leave sufficient space, guys? Do you know why you should leave sufficient space? Because you're going to add the mistakes, you're going to add more formulas, you're going to add more concepts, you're going to add more tricks, you might add some few definitions which you have missed. Remember, you're making notes at the initial stages, so lots of free space is required. All right, please do that. Please do that. Extra points. So please do that. Lot of extra space. You will realize it once you make notes for a few chapters. Guys, shall I give you a surprise trick? Don't buy a book to make notes. Yes, surprise trick. Don't buy a book. You buy a file and you get those pages. Keep adding the pages in that file. Best thing. So you don't have to add pages. Did you understand what I said? Did you understand what I said? Buy a file and keep adding pages. Keep adding pages. Yes, as and when required. And suddenly you realize, this page is wrong. Just remove that page from that file and write it fresh. Yes, just like supplement. That would be even better than buying a notebook. Yes. So CHY, I will be definitely sharing the SHM notes, but please understand those notes are outdated and you should not make the notes like that, because now the techniques are much better. I have realized so many things. Guys, understand those notes are 15 years old and I was very small then. I was a kid. All right. I didn't know so many things. In spite of that, I did it. Now the way I make my notes is very, very different. So please understand that though I will be sharing it to you, these things, whatever I told, are not there. So many things are not there in my notes. So many things, like so many problems are not there. So many important stuffs and tricks are not there. Unfortunately, because at that time I did know so many things. I would have done much better if somebody did this lecture for me during my times. Yeah, but still I'll be doing that. Yes, then you need not decorate the notes. Now a lot of people have this habit, put so many colors, yellow, green, violet, rainbow. Guys, it's not a drawing book, for God's sake. It's not a drawing book. Please understand that. Yeah. All right. Shreyas, please concentrate. I know you guys are missing me, bacha. Oh my God, don't do that. Even I'll start crying, guys. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. All right. So please, okay, concentrate now. So do not make it a drawing book. You don't need that. You can see even in my iPad, I am hardly using 3 colors: black, blue, red. That's it. That's it. Red is very rare. Mostly it is black, blue. That's all. So you can choose your colors, but I feel that black and blue are comfortable. That's it. Nothing more. Few times I'm highlighting few things or underlining things, but apart from that, there are no too many colors. I hope you understand that. So please don't decorate it, and please understand the notes are for you. It's not for somebody else. All right. Now, keep it simple. Very simple. You need not write complete statements. Keep it simple, crisp, to the point. No unnecessary bullshit. No hitting around the bush. Keep it to the point. What you want. Don't write one big paragraph. You are not writing the answer for your board examinations. You are making your own fundamental book. Nobody is going to check it. I am not going to check it. Your friend, nobody is going to check it. It's for you. If you understand it, that's enough. And efficient. Make diagrams, make flow charts. When you make flow chart, steps for finding time period. So energy method. So you can just write it down like this. For finding time period of SHM, there are different methods. So one method is energy method. You can make a flow chart like this. In that, first write energy is constant. Next step, differentiate energy with respect to time. That answer will be 0. Next step, you will get a differential equation. Next step, from that you can get the time period. So make charts. Then second method, force method. So when you do all this, you will be able to quickly grasp it. I hope this is clear. Yes, mind maps. It could be same for organic or for some other things in organic chemistry or for maths. Okay, these kind of questions should be solved this way. Organic, to get to this compound, these are the following ways of going here. From this compound, you can go to this, this and this using these reagents or these reactions. You can do all that. All right. So sometimes, Deveshwar, there could be some very important thing in that notes, which are very, very important, so that you, sometimes what happens when you highlight things, na? So when you recollect certain things, immediately you remember, that word. Oh, this word, if I remember the entire statement. So that's why I said highlight it. I hope this is clear. Well, yeah. Then next thing, please, this is the most important thing. Please do not copy from others. Your notes are your notes. Nobody should see it. Nobody should use your notes. You should not see others' notes. Understand this. So that's why I said, if your handwriting is bad, it's okay. Don't need to decorate the notes. As long as you can understand it by yourself, you can have your own language in it. You can put some movie scenes, movie dialogues in it. It's okay. You can put some character of some superhero movie in that notes. It's okay. It's up to you how you want those notes. I'm just giving you ideas. So that's why I say there is no point sharing my notes, because first of all, it is outdated. These notes are outdated. This was 15 years back. Second thing, you will start thinking in a very peculiar way. I don't want you to do that. I want you to create your own mind maps. Do you guys agree? That's why I'm giving you sample notes of one chapter. I hope that is clear. Yes, I'm going to give you sample notes of my one chapter SHM. Don't worry. But other than that, you don't need it. I hope this is clear. Yes. Next, whenever you come across new concepts, important points, keep adding it to the notes. That's why I said that free space is important. Anything in a new problem, you might suddenly realize, acha, this is how I can find moment of inertia. So suddenly you can see one problem and then you realize, acha, the moment of inertia of this, moment of inertia of this, moment of inertia of a disk, all are same. It is just mr square by 2. You might suddenly realize this while solving a problem. It will be a pointer in your notes. Khatam. That's it. Done, done, done. You will realize a lot of things while solving problems. So leave that extra space and keep adding in your notes. Very, very important. How many times should you go through your notes? How many times should you go through your notes? You should go through your notes at least 50 times. Are you guys ready to go through it? Are you guys ready? I don't know who says make colorful notes. No. Few colors, yes, but not more than 4 colors. More than 4 colors, it becomes a rainbow or a drawing book. Yes. Yeah. So 50 times at least. Are you guys ready to do that? I feel you should go through it at least 100 times. In fact, I have gone through this book during my times close to 100 times. Yeah. So 50 is bare minimum. And not just go through it means just scan through the pages, read it properly, understand it. Acha, why did I write this? Acha, what is this formula? Acha, what is this term? Acha, what is that? Why this definition? Why did I underline it? What is this concept? When to use this? This is how you are going to scan through it at least 100 times. Now tell me one thing, if you go through these notes 100 times, who is going to stop you from getting a very good rank in JEE? Tell me, who is that person? Is there any way that you will be stopped from getting a high rank because you have read through it? You are going to remember it throughout the exam. You will not blank out. A lot of people ask, sir, I blank out, suddenly I forgot. Arey bhai, you have not made notes. You don't remember which book you have read it from. How are you going to remember it in the exam? Just by studying one night before, you are never going to remember it. So that's why making notes is very important in this proper way. Yes, yes. So how many pages? One chapter, it depends. Like Nikhil Kumar, for example, SHM, like I just showed you, if you are taking full scape books, so maybe not more than 6 to 7 pages, 6 to 8 pages max. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back to back. So totally 8 pages in all, not more than that. I hope that is clear. What about taking notes while teaching? Gautam, that's a different thing. The notes that you make while you're learning from a teacher, that is a shorthand note. That is not fair. That is a rough note that you make. Those notes should also be used while making these fundamental books. All right. So how many days will you take to make a note of one chapter? So Niramay, let's say for example, today is 25th March and today a chapter like, let's say for example, optics is taught. Okay, optics is taught to you. Let's say the teacher teaches optics till 15th April. Just example. Teacher teaches it till 15th April. So you will start solving the problems midway in between the first week, second week of April, and by the time you reach easy problems, it will be easily 25th or 20th of April. So after that, you start making your notes, and I think in few days it will be done. So maybe around 30th April, the notes should be done. Basic notes will be done. Now when you attend tests, when you attend more mock tests, when you solve more advanced problems, etc., the notes will keep building up. So roughly you can take from the date of chapter completion 1 to 2 weeks, it should be done. All right. Yes, Ankit, you can make notes while you are. So Munna bhai, I'm starting 12th standard for that is JEE 2022 in April. April first week we are going to do that. All right. Don't worry about it. And guys, please understand the pro subscription batches are going to start on 29th of March. That's this Monday. So this Monday onwards, new batches starting for 12th in the pro subscription, where you are going to get lots of teaching, lots of micro courses. Even there are doubts facilities in the class, outside the class. There is a lecture which I made yesterday, how online learning looks like and what are the elements and how is it beneficial, how is it better than offline learning. In case you have missed it, please watch yesterday's video which I made. All right. And obviously you're going to get lots of tests, assignment, Tattva module, hard copy of it. You're going to get all of that. Lots of micro courses. I will be there in lots of micro courses, let me tell you that. All right. So if you want to meet me in these classes, please join it because I'll be there in micro courses, crash courses, everything under one roof. And it's at a very affordable price at 51,848 rupees till next year. After discount, when you use this coupon code SHHPRO, now 51,848 is a small amount compared to the coaching institutes amount which charge you 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakh rupees per year. This is whole year's cost. But let me tell you, there is one special thing. When you go to the payments page, you get the option of paying via EMI. So when you pay via EMI, you pay hardly 3 to 4,000 rupees per month. So over the period of 1 year at no interest chargeable most of the times, you can pay this entire fees in EMI options as well. Alright, so please use this coupon code SHHPRO. The batches are starting this Monday, so do not miss out on that opportunity of getting into the 12th standard batches which are going to start. Alright, and those of you interested in the crash course, those of you are going to write the exam this year, again 40% off. So instead of 10,000, 6,000 rupees when you use the coupon code SHCC. So the link for that is also there in the description box below. Do not forget to check that out. So I hope this video, this session was very informative. And if you have loved this video, please hit the like button. If you have already liked and subscribed to our channel, then please share this video with all your friends so that they also get benefited. Don't be selfish, spread the joy of learning and ask your friends, your colleagues, your classmates, your batchmates to join this channel so that we all can learn together and you all can have fun together. Alright, so very good guys, nice to see all of you out here and take care. See you tomorrow at 6 o'clock with your coffee mugs because it's a special session obviously with me. Bye bye, good night, stay safe, stay at home, see you again tomorrow.